Okay, we are good.
Thank Lord for Betty
go.
text. Yay! Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We are excited to be here and just share a little bit with you guys about coaching and this business that we both never expected to be working, but are so thankful we are, and it has changed our life. I'll introduce myself really quick. My name is McKenna Brewer. I have been a coach for 5, going on 6 years. I think the summer will be 6. Yes, it all kind of blurs together. We 6 a summer. And Kinsey is actually my coach. So a little backstory. Kinsey and I know each other from when we were little. We had mutual friends, and I was like the little sister that always tagged along. So we knew each other, and then we kind of lost connection and then reconnected through Facebook. And so I am a hairstylist and I own a salon. I have for 9 years. And so Kinsey reached out and invited me to coach and work this business right after she had started coaching. And I very nicely said no, but honestly, I was totally not interested whatsoever. I had a misconception about what MLMs really were. I was a part of another one, and it just did not have the team family culture. It did not focus on the better of your customers and your coaches first. It was very self-centered about earning money, making it to the top. And that just really put a bad taste in my mouth. And so I had decided, I had told my then boyfriend, now husband, never again. Which is funny that I said that because I kind of had to eat my own words. But she invited me to coach and I said no, thank you. But then I saw her talking about these portion control containers and talking about proper nutrition. And I had been struggling for months, figuring out a healthy workout style, healthy nutrition, working behind the chair. I would have a coffee and a muffin top from Dutch Bros on my way to work, and I would usually not eat all day. If I did, it was something like a burger and another coffee. And then I would work till 8 o'clock at night, and I would hit Taco Bell up every night on my way home, and I would pig out. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't lose weight, and I was gaining weight. Well, surprised that metabolism was wearing off and reality was setting in. And so I joined Kinsey with this group, and I first of all fell in love with the fact that the videos told me exactly what workouts to do, the nutrition told me exactly what to eat, and that you can find a balance. I still could enjoy yummy coffee, I still could have Taco Bell time to time, but I was finding that I felt so much better when I fueled myself with proper nutrition. And so I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the community. It had that like team community atmosphere that I missed from high school sports. And so Kinsey invited me to coach again, and I said, I'll do it for the discount because I love saving money, but I will not work the business. And I don't really remember like that moment that I was like, I'm doing this. I just remember I posted on Facebook about it, and my husband looked at me and was like, "You're coaching, aren't you?" And I was like, I am. And I dove in, and I really worked this business in the cracks of my day between clients and the salon. And my goal was always my first goal was just to earn a little bit. And then I realized the potential. And my goal was always to work this business consistently and have it grow gradually where it felt authentic to me and where I could still work behind the chair. And so for me, almost 6 years in, it has been such a blessing. I now feel like I've found like my passion in hair again because I've taken the stress of the income off the table. So now when a client cancels or has to reschedule, it's not a stress because coaching now has surpassed my salon income, and I can now work because I love it, not because I have to. And that is something really cool that I never thought I needed or never thought this business would be able to do for me or something I would need it to do for me. But here I am. I feel like I've really found a great blessing. So that's a quick little summary of my backstory.
Awesome. I always love hearing that, even though I've heard it a million times, but I don't know what made you, when you started coaching either, but you just kind of put one toe in and then another, and then here you are. So guys, my name is Kinsey James. I am a Beachbody coach. Obviously, that's why you're here. I've been a coach for just over 6 years. My story kind of starts with my postpartum journey. I have twin boys, and I'm also a full-time labor and delivery night shift nurse. And right about the time my boys were 2 was when I was really struggling with myself and my self-worth and image and within my own skin, feeling comfortable. And I just was grinding the wheels at the gym, taking my kids to the gym daycare, not seeing any results. I was exhausted because I worked night shift and I just was not finding a good healthy balance. I felt like, I was eating all the low fat yogurt and granola and not getting any results because obviously those are not the things that make you healthy or get your results. But I didn't know that at the time. What I had known is I was always active growing up and that always worked for me. But I was in this new body after having twins, kind of trying to figure it out. Well, I had started following another friend of mine on Facebook, and she had had twins probably a year and a half prior to me. So I was just enthralled with watching her journey, and she was crushing it. She was out there with her double stroller. She was doing these home workouts and she was getting great results. And I was just like, okay, I'm curious. And then one day she posted that she was going to host a Fit for the Holidays boot camp in this group on Facebook. And I was obviously wanted to know more because I wanted to have what she had. I wanted to get those results. And I reached out to her, and she gave me all the information about Beachbody and the workouts and Shakeology. And I was like, well, can I just do it and go to the gym? And she was like, no, you kind of have to do one of the workout programs. I was like, okay. So back then we didn't have Beachbody on demand, we just had the DVDs. So I picked the cheapest DVD there was, and I said refused to try Shakeology because I was not a shake person like we hear all the time, and I was that girl. And I said, okay, I'll go all in with this at-home workout. It was nothing like I'd ever done before. I had been very anti-home workout prior to doing this. And I just went all in. I dove into the group and the community that she plugged me into. And I saw such amazing results. I lost about 12 pounds in 40 days. And I was in the best shape of my life even before having twins. And people were noticing, and coworkers were commenting, and friends were seeing how much more energy I had. And I was just obsessed with her group. So I kept doing a group after group. And she eventually reached out to me and she said, Kinsey, you would make an amazing coach. Like, you're already sharing this with so many people around you. And I was like, oh, no. I'm not doing one of those things. Like McKenna had said, kind of the stigma of multi-level marketing or network marketing. And I was like, and second of all, I just don't have time. I was, like I said, worked night shift. I commuted a super long way to work, about an hour each way. I was finishing my bachelor's degree online, and I had 2.5-year-old twins, and my husband was just starting his business. So needless to say, it was not in the works for me because I just had no extra time on my hands. But then she kept persisting, and I'm so glad she did, because after a few times of her reaching out and asking me, I finally said, you know what, if I'm going to be participating in these groups and sending her all my friends as her customers, I might as well host my own group and maybe make a little income on the side. So that truly was my reason of why I got started as a coach. I just wanted to continue on for the accountability purpose, and see if I could help a few people along the way feel as good as I did, because I just wanted everyone to feel that way. And I just knew there was always something in the back of my mind that knew I could do this, and maybe I could really make something of this. But almost didn't allow myself to go there in the beginning. I was like, nope, I'm just gonna, earn a little side income maybe for date night. But I was so intrigued with that why not, like why not me, that I just decided to really go all in for the first 6 months and see where it took me. And here I am 6 years later. Just we recently moved to Montana and kind of starting a new dream here. And really, truly, thanks to Beachbody, we would not be in the position we are right now had I not said yes. So I'm going to kind of go to the next slide. And obviously, the point of this call is to teach you guys what it is we do as a coach, right? Because sometimes it's vague and we don't really understand when someone says, hey, do you think you'd want to be a coach? And it's like, well, what does that mean? So basically, we are a product of the product. We show up for our workouts, we show up for ourselves, we use the amazing nutrition products and programs that they have to offer, which has grown exponentially, I have to say, in the last 6 years. Like, the content they continue to put out is just bar none. And we share our journey, a large part of our journey, through social media. And I know that's a scary thing for a lot of people because it puts you out there, makes you vulnerable. But it has been such a growing experience for me, in that when I am vulnerable, I realize there are other people out there maybe having the same struggles as me. And they're in my inbox and they're like, I feel you. Like, yes, today was a hard day for me too. I work night shift. I'm a nurse. I get it. So I love that we get to share that journey through social media. And then we've already mentioned these groups that we're a part of. So we call them like challenge groups, bod groups. They have different names. Sometimes people call them virtual boot camps. But these groups are where we bring together a group of women, all from different backgrounds, ages, demographics, and we just all pick a workout program that suits us through Beachbody On Demand, and we crush it together. We check in with our group, we do our workout, we show up, we track our workouts through a really great app that we have, and we just are there to support each other. And that's the thing I really fell in love with, and that was the missing piece for me, I felt like, with getting results, because I was not getting them going to the gym, and no one cared if I went to the gym or not. And these women in these groups cared, and they lifted me up when I needed it most. And that was the biggest game changer for me. And then we just help, as a coach, we help support people along their way. Like I said, the people in the group help, but we also have that one-on-one connection with our clients, that we just check in with them like, hey, I haven't seen you post in the group recently. How's everything going? What can I do to help? Are you having struggles? Talk to me. And we work together. And I really love that piece of it, because we get to mentor people, not only, as coaches, but also in their health and fitness journey. So that's kind of the basics of what we do as a coach.
Yes, love that. I was thinking when you were saying people checking in one-on-one, I'm like, yeah, because people at the gym don't care if you go or not. All they care about is if you pay your membership. So it's nice to have someone there checking in and noticing when you're not showing up. So I wanted to go over really quickly what you don't have to be to be a coach and to be a successful coach, because I think so often people have these things in their head of what you do have to do and what you don't have to be, or just kind of misconceptions about it. So I want to go over a few just kind of that we hear a lot. And the first one is people say they're not at their goal weight. They're not there. Well, let me tell you, this is about a journey. It is about the whole journey, the whole process. And you don't have to be to your goal weight. If anything, as coaches, we're always striving to improve and be better. And so to take people along in the journey and say, hey, I'm coaching, I'm in the midst, I want you to do this with me, is so powerful. People get to see not you just at the finish line, but you along the journey. Or people are worried that, they don't have a huge transformation. A lot of coaches on our team don't have a huge transformation. Maybe some have only lost 10 to 20 pounds. Some have lost 50 to 100, but there's so much more than just the physical changes too. There's so much that coaching can do to transform your life. I talked about me not knowing anything about nutrition. That was like such a learning curve. But the thing is, you don't have to be a fitness expert or a nutrition expert, because we have trainers and nutritionists that come and give you all those resources. Us as a coach we're there to be their cheerleader and help answer questions and help encourage them along the way. A lot of people are worried about social media. We were not pro when we first started. We kind of laugh about the posts that we threw up when we first started coaching. You learn as you go, things evolve. But over time, like Kinsey said, you get more comfortable with sharing authentically and finding who you are and speaking to who you are. And then the last thing, well, I guess there's two more that I hear a lot of too. The first thing is like salesperson. I was really afraid to be a salesperson and bug people. But what I found is my life has been so changed, and I'm so passionate about that I just share it and I invite with people, and I'm not nagging them, I'm not bugging them, but I'm going to reach out and invite them. And whether they want to join me or not, that is totally okay. I'm not being a sleazy salesperson. I am just extending the hand and offering them to join. And then I kind of touched a little bit about being busy. So when I first started coaching, I actually was dating my now husband. We were dating long distance, and I was doing that, and I was planning a wedding, and I was running my salon. And then I ended up moving an hour away. So I was commuting an hour back and forth to work. And so time was not something I had. And I think I still don't have time. My time looks different now, but what I found was I worked this business in the cracks of my day. So for me, if I had 10 minutes in between clients, I'm going to pop in and I'm going to do a little bit of work in the business. I'm going to do a little before work, a little after work. I made it work in my schedule. And so you don't have to have a huge chunk of time. We say an hour a day is really what we committed to this business the first few years. That really took our business off. So don't feel like you have to have a ton of time. You just have to have little pockets to work this business. And then really quickly on the other side, what you have to be a successful coach. First and foremost, I say you have to have a heart for helping others. If your first priority and your first thing is a passion and a heart for others, that will come through. If you're just wanting to make a sale, make a dollar, that feels sleazy and people can feel it. But if you truly have a heart to help others change their life, that is when your business will grow. Being a product for the product, using our products, doing our programs, really being in the journey yourself. Be teachable. As coaches, we have done it. We've gone before you. We know what to do, and we share those resources with you. So you don't have to recreate the wheel. We will give you everything you need to be successful. You just have to be teachable and to be willing to step out of your comfort zone to do those things. Just step out of your comfort zone a little bit. We're not going to be doing anything too crazy, but that is where success helps. And with that, be consistent. Kinsey and I were talking earlier today about how this business is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. We give you the daily tasks. And if you show up consistently and work your business every single day, with time, you are going to see success. Her and I both worked this business steadily and have had great success, but we went into it knowing it was a business. So we knew it would take time. We didn't join thinking we're going to get rich quick. In 30 days, we're going to be able to quit our job. We had realistic expectations. We knew there was going to be hard days, and we knew some days we weren't going to show up, but we did anyways. And from that, we have built a successful business. So be consistent and show up, and that is where the magic really happens.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to talk really quick about the 3 kind of unofficial types of coaches. And I think this is important to talk about because, like I was sharing in my story, we all come into this business with different goals. And which is great because coaching is so customizable. It's not a one size fits all kind of thing. So I want to touch on these types of unofficial types of coaches. So the first option is a discount coach. And let me just preface this by all of these coaches sign up the exact same way. So you get to decide where you're going to take this. So a discount coach is someone who signs up that literally just wants to sign up to save that 25% that we get as coaches as our coaching discount on all the products that Beachbody has. So that's great. We have plenty of people who sign up simply just for the discount. And we're also launching, Beachbody's coming out with a preferred customer program, which is also great, starting in May. But for now, a lot of people just choose this discount coach option to sign up. They pay the coach fee and they get their sale price every single month of their discount. And they're just super happy rocking their programs, their nutrition, and earning their discount. A hobby coach is someone who wants to earn the product as a discount at a discount as well, but maybe they want to earn a little extra side money, like $100 to $400 a month, maybe to cover the cost of all their products they're purchasing for themselves. And maybe they host a challenge group or a bod group, like we mentioned, or maybe they're just a part of their coach's bod group and they invite friends to join them, and they earn the commission off helping their friends get started. And the last type of coach is a business coach. And this is someone who's all in. And this is kind of how McKenna and I both approached our businesses, that we were going to go all in, even though we didn't kind of expect that in the beginning. But it's someone who wants to really grow a significant income as a coach. They want to help lead others in their fitness journey while staying accountable to their own. And they're ready to set big goals and take big action. And like McKenna said, what we do is so simple, but when we help our coaches sign up, we talk to them about what their specific goals are, because they might have different goals than I have. And I want to help give them the action steps it takes to reach their goals, not mine. So that's kind of the unofficial 3 types of coaches. And just because you come in as a coach and you say you want to be a discount coach, and then maybe a month or 2 later, you're like, you know what, I really actually kind of want to dabble in the business. Let's switch gears. No problem. We will help you do that.
Okay, so really quickly, we want to talk about how do you earn income as a coach? Because I think that's one of the things that people are intrigued with. Obviously, if you're pursuing it more as a business, are interested in. And I'm going to keep it somewhat simple because I think it can go over your head to go too complex. But the cool thing to talk about is there are many ways to earn money in this business, which is the actual blessing. I was counting yesterday. And there's actually like 7 different ways in this company that we get paid, which is really cool. So first of all, income disclaimer, top of the screen, we don't guarantee any level of success or income. It's based on each coach's effort, diligence, and skill. So I want to make sure to point that out. I think that's important to talk about. But the first way we earn money is 25% commission on all sales. So whether you're hobby, discount, any of the above. So 25% on products, programs, all the above. Once you hit Emerald, which is the first rank in your company, which is 2 coaches, you start to earn what's called cycle bonuses. So as your team grows below you, and as your coaches start to buy more and sell more, you get paid from the points at. So that grows and builds over time. And then bonuses, which is really cool. As you go up in the company, you get matching bonuses. So as your coaches are successful, you get a little percentage of their cycle bonuses that they're making. Star diamond bonuses quarterly as you grow up in the company. We also get to earn trips, which is really cool as coaches. So there's all sorts of different ways to earn, and there's more complexity, I don't know if that's a word, but there's more to it, but I'm going to keep it simple. And yeah, so your paycheck kind of has all different avenues and aspects to it, which is really cool.
Yes. And just to highlight too, going back to talking about the types of coaches, your 25% commission, like that first income goal there, that's someone who's maybe a hobby coach or even a discount coach. And then as you grow your business, a business building coach may be in that second and third column where they're achieving other streams of income. So just to point that out. Okay, how do you get signed up? How much does it cost? All the things. So here is the down and dirty about getting signed up. And this is the thing that really was appealing to me when I was signing up as a coach, because there was very low risk as far as a financial buy-in to becoming a coach. So anyone that signs up as a coach will pay a $39.95 coach sign-up fee. And then they'll also pay a monthly business service fee of $15.95 a month. And that just covers, Beachbody handles all your orders and credit card transactions and your website and your back office stuff. So that's kind of what that $15.95 a month goes towards. There's no minimum order requirement. There's no quotas. There's free cancellation at any time. There's literally low risk, high reward for signing up for sure. And then the next option is if you sign up and you have ever purchased what's called a challenge pack. And this is a combination of Beachbody On Demand plus a nutrition product. A lot of people get started this way because it's the total solution to getting your results. So a lot of people who sign up as coaches have already purchased a challenge pack. And if you have, they completely waive that $39.95 sign up fee. So it's a great incentive to get signed up if you've already purchased a challenge pack, because they completely waive that fee for you. And then lastly, Beachbody really likes to support our military families, veterans, people who have fought for our country. And they actually offer a free coach sign up, as well as waiving the monthly business service fee of $15.95 to all our U.S. military veterans, reservists, spouses, and widows as well. So I just think it's such a great kind of platform that they've built here with how easy it is to get signed up and the cost associated with it.
So worst case scenario, if you were to join this business, go all in, like what's the worst case scenario that would happen? First of all, you'd get in amazing shape from our products and our programs. You're being held accountable as a coach. You're going to get great results. You're going to meet amazing women. Most of these women on the team I would have never met or known without coaching. And it's kind of funny. I was thinking the other day, like if I think of my closest friends, 99% of them I've met through coaching. It's just such a great community and a great sisterhood that I've been so thankful for. Like I talked about, you get to travel the world. We have all sorts of trips you can earn, our conferences, leadership trips that we treat the leaders on our team to. So you get to travel and you get to earn an income that will help provide for your family, whether you just want to be, a hobby coach and earn a little bit of extra, or you really want to go all in. This business is just such a blessing, and there's so many great things that you can get from it, and so many blessings from diving in and saying yes.
So are you ready to join us? I just have to finish this off with thank you guys for listening to this, first of all. And like McKenna said, we have met some of our lifelong friends through coaching. I look at these pictures of these women here and kind of don't know what I would do without them. I know there's a lot of unknown when starting something like this, and maybe you're uncertain about time or money or being judged or others' perceptions, but I just want you to think about where you want your life to be in 5 years and what an opportunity like this could do to help you get to that life that you want to have. Because my life now, 5+ years in, is nothing I ever could have dreamt because of this opportunity. I'm a whole different person inside and out. So I just want you to encourage you, reach out to the coach who sent you this video, and ask questions. We are open books. We will give you all the answers, and answers to the questions that you have. So thank you guys again for joining us, and we hope to see you on the team soon.
Yay. Thank you guys.